All right, here we go again. Another little bit of the old man rambling here. Just a couple of thoughts on this, what I call this corona inconvenience. And you know what? What it is I put a lot of this on the media, how they're putting this out there. You know, I understand this is a serious thing, but they're doing all this gloom and doom and fear, and they got everybody all riled up, and so they just don't know what to do. And so what they should have did, and what all the health people associated with the government should have done, is said, okay, this situation, and this is what we need to do to get a hold on this and to contain it. Now, one of the things they should have done, or they should do, is the stay at home thing that they want everybody to do. They did the wrong thing when they called this a lockdown. Makes it sound like a prison. Oh, you're in lockdown, you're trapped, you cannot leave your house. And, you know, for the most part, I mean, it's not really true, but, you know, it's the way they present it. You know, the only people who can go to work are the essential people, which I understand. You're trying to keep this contained. You know, and then they say, well, you can only go to the store. You know, some governors have really been acting like tyrants. And, you know, I caught part of the president's news conference today, press conference, you know, keeping everybody up there. And I actually thought it went, for the most part, pretty well. I mean, he went ahead. First thing he did is he's thanking everybody who is helping keeping this country running right now. And he's praising them. And of course, later on, one of the reporters tried to trip him up and saying that, well, at this stage of the game, you're giving yourself praise. No, that's not what he was doing. He read part of an article which said the Trump administration was basically doing what they're supposed to do. He wasn't trying, and he even said, it's not about me, it's about these people who are doing everything they can to keep this country going. So, be that what it may. The one thing he did say, which is something I really agree with, is you got some of these governors who are saying they are limiting what you can buy. You know, if I'm in Walmart and I'm there to get my groceries, and at the same time I see something else I want to get, I should be able to get it. I mean, I'm not going to be meandering around the store. If I know what I need, I should be able to go and get it. And the key thing is that you had some governors who are saying you cannot buy seeds, plant seeds. You know, so if you're the kind of person who likes to plant a garden, to grow your own vegetables, you should be able to do that. I mean, there have been people who've gone out to the beach. There's no one out there. And a person goes out there to surf. There's no one out there. He's not around anybody. He is social distancing to the extreme. And the guy gets arrested. That's just crazy. One of the things I have been doing during this time is I've been watching comedian Bill Engvall's Facebook Live posts, which are really kind of, you know, I mean, he's just like everybody else. He is a person. I mean, all his job is, he can't do it now because he's stuck at home. It's just him and his wife, but they're stuck at home in Arizona. And he decided that he was going to do something after the first day of sitting around and watching TV and binge watching and all that stuff. It's like he decided to do something useful. He was going to get rid of his man Bob, his dad Bob, and so 3 times a week he gets up on his treadmill and does what he calls treadmill talks. And I suggest anybody who does it, he does it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and you can see some of those posts on Facebook. But it's always better to watch them live when you can. And he does it for about an hour because he does about 3 miles on his treadmill, and he'll say there'll be some funny stuff in there, but also he's just talking because to us we're not fans, we're his friends, and that's how he's talking to us. And then on Sunday mornings, he does a little inspirational message right now, which I think is good. It's also, I did not know that he is actually doing an online course from Grand Canyon University to get his degree in Christian Studies, which I think is admirable. And he is finding a way that he can cope with him and his wife that they do this. And he's trying to put out this positive message that hopefully, once this is all over, that we will be the kind of people that we should be. And I like to think that's possible, but I think it would last for a while. I mean, it's just like when 9/11 happened, we had all this camaraderie. We came together as a nation. I mean, it was that great feeling because we all came together. But it didn't last. And I like to think that we get out of this, we can come together. I do think they're making some smart moves, though, because there is a push for the United States to get all the medical stuff done in Israel, which I think would be great, because it's kind of bad that we let everything, this is another post, believe me, we let everything go from being American made, which used to be pride of, to everything being made in China. Well, for the most part, most things made in China, and you can see that's bit us in the butt right now. So I think it's a good thing to try and get some of our stuff medically done there. I would kind of like to see America start producing again. The reason why big business took stuff over there to begin with is because they're not paying their people that much. It's like pennies compared to what the average American worker makes. And the truth is, the average American worker is not trying to get rich. They might fantasize about it, but all they want to do is make a decent living, support their families, and have something to retire on. That's it. You know, if they can take a trip or two a year, that's fine. But they just want, that's all they want to do is make a decent living. And so we will see what happens when all this is over. But I think there's a lot of positive changes we could make. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Like I said, anybody who watches this, I would be happy to hear your thoughts on anything I posted. If you have something, subject you'd like me to ramble about, get my thoughts, let me know about that too. I'm going to do like all these other people who do these posts and say like and share and comment, do all that good stuff. I would like to know if you think this old man's rambling has any merit to you. And that's all I have to say for tonight. But like I say, if you can, try and look up some of Bill Engvall's treadmill talks and some of his Sunday talks here on YouTube, and he will mention on them about what times he normally does it. So if you want to go on Facebook Live, then you can do that. And like I said, I think it's really entertaining, and especially at a time right now, because he'll get these people involved. If he sees that somebody's had a death in their family, he tells us all to pray for their family. If there's an illness, the same thing. It's just a really good hour of your time, which is a lot better to me than sitting there watching TV. So on that note, this is the old man signing off, and let me know what else you'd like me to ramble about.